All right, guys, we'll go ahead and get started with DeMarcus Sharp. He's our player representative tonight. He's coming off 21 points on 9 for 12 shooting. And we'll jump straight into questions for him before Coach Ford joins us here in a couple minutes. Go ahead.
Yeah, DeMarcus, just ending a disappointing four-game home stretch. Just kind of what's the feeling with the guys right now?
I mean, it's the same feeling as, we always lose. If you lose, it's no type of feeling. You just, well, it is a feeling. We down right now, but it's just adversity. We're overcoming it. I feel like it's our last time facing it. It's behind us now. We cannot focus on, the loss and what happened in this game. Now we just got to push it behind us and focus on who's next.
Coming out as slow as you guys did, again, just kind of a concerning trend there. Just kind of, what have you seen that's contributed to these slower starts for you guys?
Can you say that again, please?
What have you seen that's kind of contributed to you guys going on these slower runs, just starting the games?
Man, I don't know. We just start slow. That's something we really need to work on. And which honestly is a great question. Why? That's a great question, which is something we have to build on and overcome and keep playing. We can't, that if we keep coming out with, slow starts, that's the type of endings that we're going to get, honestly.
DeMarcus, obviously getting some confidence is something. How do you get the confidence built up? Not so much from yourself because you had a career high, but and worked your way into the starting lineup in this 4-game set. But the other guys, guys like Jamonte and guys that have kind of struggled these last couple of games, how do you get their heads up, your teammates?
Just talk to them. Stay in the gym. We bring them. If I go to the gym, bring them along with me and Isaiah. Just keep talking to them, keep them up. Shooters go through slumps. It's part of life. You're gonna shoot the ball, you're gonna shoot it. You're not gonna make every one, as long as think of the next one going in. All you gotta do.
What did Loyola do so well that you guys had trouble with?
Honestly, it was. Loyola is a great team. I feel that Loyola, they move the ball real well, real fast. They got a great big man, real good big man. They're real smart. They play together, which is real good.
We haven't seen you guys kind of look like how you guys have been to start the year ever since the first half against Drake. When you guys got that big lead, did blowing that game has that led to just kind of a little bit of a hangover and the next night and these two? Have you seen that?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. It's just like, I don't know, like we try not to, think about when, the games, but it's just, I don't know, it's all, I ain't gonna lie, it's been stuck in my mind. But we'll meet them again, but I guess it's just, I don't know. We're thinking too much or something. I don't know, but we'll get it together.
Hey, DeMarcus, you've seen the two top teams in this conference back to back now. Who do you think's better, Drake or Loyola?
Honestly, I have to go with Loyola. Loyola they just play smart. They play together. Like everything is like, you can't make a mistake because they always capitalize on mistakes, and it's hard. But honestly, Loyola is the better team, honestly.
You guys had that great start to the Valley play, and then you run into those two teams. Just what'd you guys learn? What'd you see? How far away are you from being one of these two teams? Because they seem to be the two clear top favorites right now.
Yeah, it's easy. We just have to play together. We can't let. Adversity is going to hit any time, but I feel like adversity has hit our team right now, and we just got to leave it in the back. But I don't know. Honestly, I'm just so so out of it because we lost. I'm sorry, but it's just crazy.
You seem like a positive dude, just smiling kind of through this. Just kind of, how are you able to do this right now?
I just try to keep everybody up. I always try to stay positive. I try not to be down on myself. And like my coach say, play the next play, play the next everything. That's over with. That's behind me. and just try to stay happy, keep my teammates up, which the locker room is up now because I try to, keep everybody up.
I mean, I know it's pretty quick after this game, but there's a lot of basketball left in February, and you're going in and looking at the bottom half of this conference now. So maybe you guys can get some traction back again.
Oh, for sure. I mean, honestly, we need to fix it. I feel like we like these losses really is like driving us. Like we're real mad behind these losses, which I feel we will meet both of the teams. Whichever one we meet, I mean, we're gonna play. So I feel I'm confident. I'm ready, and we're not losing anymore.
All right, DeMarcus, we appreciate your time tonight. I know you're a very emotional night, and we appreciate you. We'll let you get back to the locker room.
Yeah, have a nice one.
Thanks,
All right.
Marcus.
Thanks, buddy. We'll go ahead and let you start with an opening statement and then go straight into questions.
Okay. Obviously not the result we wanted. Did not play very well. And you have to play well in order to win. And you guys go ahead.
Coach, just kind of set the tone early tonight, just with another slow start. Just what you see out the gate from your guys?
They got loose for some threes, whether it be transition or not guarding the ball, miscommunication defensively. Just got loose and stepped up and knocked them in. Got themselves off to a great start.
You guys didn't have a very good start, but what does Loyola do right as a basketball team?
Well, they're really good defensively. I mean, they challenge everything, and they've got a very veteran group, and they've got some really good individual defenders and fantastic team defenders. And then offensively, they do a good job of running their offense. And Krutwig's a hard guard, because he can pass, he can score, he handles the ball, he's got such a high IQ. And I think the most important thing that they have is their depth. When they don't miss a beat when they go to their bench. They got some really good players currently coming off their bench. So they've got a good team on both sides of the ball.
Coach, your team kind of went through the gauntlet here the last 4 games. How do you get the confident and the attitude of the guys back up? You can have 3 or 4 days of practice. Just try to get their confidence back up because you still got lots of basketball left this month.
Yeah, we got a lot of games left. I think about 8 or 9. I don't think confidence is an issue with our group. Obviously, I think they're disappointed, but I don't think confidence is a problem for them. They played 2 teams that really sat down and guarded them. Obviously, Gage needs to probably play more minutes if he stays out of foul trouble. But, every game is difficult. And we knew that these were going to be probably even more difficult because of the caliber opponent. But I feel confident our guys will bounce back.
How do you handle these next couple of days of practice, helping your team try to bounce back?
Well, we'll have to be off tomorrow. I think we're mandated to be off tomorrow, and then we'll just, get back to the fundamentals and try to get back on the same page. And then that's what we'll do moving forward. Just work on the fundamentals and try to get our guys healthy from a mental standpoint, and obviously a physical standpoint if any of that's there. A couple guys have got to get back healthy physically. But we just go back to work. We'll just go back to work. We'll take a day off and get back to work.
You go 0-4 over this stretch against the two teams that seem to be far and away the favorites in this, but you still seem confident that they're going to be able to bounce back. Just how far do you see the gap between you and those 2 programs, if you're able to say that?
Well, it's obviously at least 2 games. I mean, they beat us both times. I mean, they're good. We right now it's 2 games. I mean, they beat us both times. So we've got our work cut out to catch them. But we won't have to see those guys, I guess, again, unless it's, a month from now in March, which is a lot of time to improve. But I think they're both doing a great job.
Coach, I was going to say, as a player in this league, you know how this league works out. You said that you're going to circle all the way back around again if you can see these guys again in St. Louis. Lessons learned, things that can help you kind of get back on the track there.
Oh, well, number one, you gotta look at the intensity in which those teams are playing. I mean, they're really getting after, especially defensively. They make things hard, and execution wise, they're tough teams, physical teams, consistent, right? Consistent teams. They do a good job. They have good. Those are two good basketball teams.
I asked DeMarcus this after right before you. Who do you think's better, Drake or Loyola?
It's hard for me to tell. They're both different, but I think you're splitting hairs. I think they're both really good. Yeah.
DeMarcus kind of admitted that the way you guys blew the first game against Drake is just kind of resonated in his mind. Have you noticed that in the guys and just how they've been?
I don't ask that. It's not something I can notice. If that's in his mind, then obviously that's something that he's gonna have to deal with. Can't do anything about that game. But I haven't asked about that. But if they're worried about that game, they kind of got to get over that. That one's never coming back.
In these next couple of weeks, who are you going to look to in the locker room for leadership to try to turn this around?
Oh, we got great leaders in our locker room: Gage Prim, Jamonte Black, DeMarcus Sharp, Isaiah Mosley. We got great leadership. Yep. Oh, Spencer Brown. We got fantastic leadership. Is good. Leadership is great for us.
They always talk about the kids can kind of bounce back, resilient and all that. Do you kind of see that with this group that, come Thursday, it's just going to be another game down the line?
Yeah, I feel like this group will bounce back. I don't anticipate anything else. Obviously, it's not just a snap of your finger, but we got good leadership. We got to get back to work, and you got to stay positive, and you got to keep your mind clear. You got to keep your locker room clean, and you just got to keep digging. We have to do what a lot of teams throughout the country have to do. Every team's going to have some adversity. We're no different than anyone else. Even teams that may be off to fantastic starts, eventually they're going to have some adversity, and this just happens to be adversity for us. And you just keep plowing through, keep digging, and keep leaning in, holding on to the rope. I don't have any reservations about our group. Our group, we got a bunch of good guys. Obviously, they want to win. That's fine. We all want to win, but it's like I always tell them. If the worst thing that happens to you today is you lost a basketball game, then, you're living a good life. You just got to keep leaning into that.
Coach, since I got you here leading into the weekend, you got the last place team in the conference. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, all games are tough. It really doesn't matter what place they're in. It's another conference road game. It's 2 conference road games. It'll be a tough opponent. And we wouldn't anticipate anything more than a tough battle on the road in the Valley. And I'm sure our guys are looking forward to getting back out there.